So now we're going to go back up to our CSS, and with our dot hidden class, we're going to set its display property to none. Display none. Okay. Once we've done that, we can actually tell the info window what its contents are. And we're going to point it to the element which we created for it. And then we actually create info.
You need that comma after it?
Not for one. You don't need it for one var, but it doesn't hurt it. It's kind
always double checking.
It's like having in Java having curly braces around a one statement thing. You don't have to.
Sometimes commas do hurt.
Right? No, you're
It'll actually think it has an extra blank element.
yeah. No, it basically it's more of a by
It's in case we add something.
yeah. If you want to add something else to it, then you would have to remember for the comma. But it will accept the comma.
So now we can actually create our info, but we don't have a reference to it, so which we need when we're going to open it. So we're going to make another global variable called info and get the reference to it. Info equals. Great. Now that creates the info window, but it doesn't really show it. So
Can you just go back up to your bar when you create? Okay. Never
It's
mind.
just different.
Yeah, it would look different.
Okay.
Useful.
So now we're going to actually create an event which allows us to, which will open the info. So in the create marker section, we're going to add a new variable called marker and set it equal to the marker that we create. And then we're going to call google.maps.event.addListener. Give it the marker which we created and tell it that we want it to do something when we click on it. And then we can pass it a function. I'm going to create a function which will call a function which we will define. What? Yes.
Very functional.
Marker and tell it that this is the marker that we click. This is so that if we add markers later on, we can distinguish between them in the info window.
Yeah, can you
Expand.
horizontally
Yes.
scroll? Okay, thank you.
So then
I think you can add those things like on mouse over as well, right?
Yeah.
Like I think that you can use the majority of the web listeners if you wanted to. It's mostly the one you're using.
So once we've done that, we can create a function called marker click, which will be called each time the marker is clicked, and it needs to be told which marker was clicked. And then we can go and open our info window and tell it the map and the marker.
you do that?
For some of you, it's that. Oh, you had to click on the marker. Never mind.
I got a blank screen.
Ah!
Did you
save?
Did I save? Yes, yes I did. See, mine's an actual programming mistake. I'm getting so bad at compilers this
I thought I was writing a letter to.
There's that too. I'm doing everything I shouldn't be doing.
Were you like writing a letter of recommendation
Yeah.
to the graduate school? Wow. Oh god.
That's good. Okay, so this error of mine. Let me just. Oh, it loaded now. And it came up.
Only it doesn't say anything.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, it's probably because you did
Yeah, you're doing it to remember?
oh yeah, there's that hidden thing.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so a pop-up window does occur, but it's hidden. So yeah, that.
So it doesn't really help.
Well, no, I wanted to know if you could avoid that step because that's
Yeah.
kind of a.
No, I'm saying the pop-up window doesn't help. Because
Right,
it's
right,
hidden.
but I wanted to make sure because that's kind of an unnecessary. Well, not it looks like an unnecessary thing, but obviously it's not. Oh, that makes sense though because. Okay, so
We can
there you go. Okay.
we can also add events to other things which you wouldn't expect it to. Let's add a quick event to our path. Yes.
Did you just add path equals to that part?
Yes, I added path equals to the new.
Oh, we need to
No,
make
this is the whole
password.
time.
So it's yeah. Oh, because you have to read that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm being bad.
You can make another variable also, right?
Yes.
Okay. I would do that.
Yes.
Not
I'm
path.
just-
I mean, you can, but
It's confusing.
I'm.
My bad.
There's a
Oh,
reason that you're just
I'm sorry. Couldn't help.
Yeah.
and then you can tell it. Let's
Friendly path.
create an alert message box.
I know that.
Yes. And when you click on the path,
Wonder what it's gonna do. That did not work.
no, I didn't.
Can you go back
You didn't
to the
refresh.
Yeah.
When you
Oh.
had checked that the code would actually.
That's a good. Oh, that's good. I mean, everyone would convert the code over to Michael's, and then everyone would be completely wrong. But obviously they're not. Although, I did teach Michael something today, and it was programming day, which was pretty cool.
So how do you make it come up?
Right.
Click on the path.
Yes. You click
I'm
on
naming something the wrong thing.
I can click on that app.
What you did for not calling it path? Oh, well.
Oh,
Syntax error.
yeah, I wrote my path, and then I wrote path inside the thing.
That's
I
what I
wrote
did
what
too.
everyone did, right? Yeah. Okay.
I've
Good.
got a
Checkbox that says
Good.
prevent this page from creating additional dialogues.
Because
Ooh,
what
because
Chrome
the-
does is if it sees a lot of pop-ups, it's saying this site is being really annoying. Do you want it to stop?
yes.
Just in case a page hasn't been updated since 1995.
I saw a page like that today.
Now,
We have a page like that. What's it called? Chair World or something? Chair Store. That's an awesome 1995 page I found.
You know what I'm thinking? It's called like Digital Forge or something.
It's got this awesome groovy jazz music and some.
Oh, this is
Flash.
that music, but
Not
it's like
really
really.
Ooh!
Where'd you go to
Flashes.
set the color of the path?
If you right there, it's right there.
Okay.
It's heck. So you just
Mine's
red, green, blue.
I tried changing it.
What'd you change it to?
Like 00 at that 00.
That should be.
That's
green.
what I put mine in.
Mine did that and it's green.
Do you have the pound sign in front of
Do you have
it?
the capital C? Stroke color?
Color.
Yes.
Oh, see now you can see the path much better.
mine went black.
Well, you only have two. You need
Yeah,
to set zeros in front of it.
That is true. It's string.
one also wouldn't know which
Ooh.
app.
Oh, is that, wait, is that a town in fact?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's how it knows it's a. And that's the tricky thing about web development is it's not like, it doesn't compile. It just kind of says,
Says, I'm not going to work for
well,
you.
no, it tries the best it can. That's actually good for web development, though. It tries the best it can, and it just keeps going because it's better to show half the data instead of all of it, or instead of showing none of it. So, but there are things like I've talked about it a couple of times, but the Chrome development tools, where you can do Control-Shift-J, and it kind of shows you where the errors are happening. There's alternates that aren't in Chrome as well. I know that one is Firebug in Firefox. I think IE has one too.
F12. That was
F12. And then there's, I don't know if there's one in Safari or Opera, but I don't really know anyone that uses those.
Mac users.
No, Mac users use Chrome. 4% of the market uses Safari.
Real
Really? I didn't know that.
I mean, it becomes standard and people use it to download other things.
Everybody I've seen on Mac is using Safari. Because they don't feel like putting 4% now.
4% of the
Clear
market.
Chrome for
It's no, it's just Safari. Okay, so is that the Hello World?
I'm dragging my marker.
What else were you gonna say?
Yeah, it's draggable.
It bounces so nicely.
And
Isn't the bouncing marker fun?
Yeah.
I want to change the color of the marker.
How did you make a bouncing marker?
Well, you did it too.
It's
No,
one
you
of the
made
options.
it,
Okay.
Oh.
We don't have to go. That's kind of all. I was going to show you more advanced. Well, what other things?
I was going to show just you can have anything split so you get flat.
Oh, I was going to show the app. Okay, you want to do that? Okay. So now we're going to. Has everyone gotten through the Hello World example? Right? No more spelling errors or anything? Okay. Cool. Good. Okay. So what Micheal and I are going to do now is show you the example we were using. It's more of like a more intricate version. It's basically an example with all the data in so that you can kind of see a useful version. There's bugs, yeah, but you'll get the gist of the app. Here, you use canvas for that. I was just show the map page. So this is the virtual campus tour we were working on, and as you can see, we have some different options added in. One of the cool things about the dev tools is you can change pretty much any attribute of it. As you can tell, instead of having the dot markers, we have the Mercer Bear Club all thing. You can change other things about it, like the colors and path, but the red showed up better. We showed that. There's also things like geolocation, which doesn't show up on here because we're a desktop. Well, it shows up, but it's
It
wrong.
does.
It's over there. There's Toby. Look, you clicked yourself. Obviously, we're not there, but when you're on smartphones, the geolocation is quite good. When we were in the CS building, which is here, okay. So when we were in the CS building, basically it would show Toby on this side of the building, and it would
That's
the other
not
side.
the CS building.
CS
That's the
building.
CS building.
The marker was right. I was wrong. That's okay. Marker was like, oh, okay. If you're on this side of the building and you walk over to this side, it would pick up the geolocation difference. So it would be that precise. And decimal place would be that too. Our version, we're trying to figure out there's a couple bugs with it. Trying to see how to implement the version 3 mobile thing to make it load better. But as far as like the general things about the Google Maps API, this is kind of how you can show just a tour of like a business or a school or anything like that. And as you can see, we added a hyperlink that goes to another page for more information. We had stuff like if you go off the page, we had a JavaScript to reset the map. You basically can just reset the variables of it. The majority of the stuff you do with it is basically, as you notice with the markers and the paths and everything, is make a struct, not struct, what is it called? It's a struct, or for the options, it looks like a C#.